Hey, I've got a question for you. Do you have a cable bill or a phone bill or any other monthly bill for things like internet or home security? Of course you do. Well, guess what? You're probably being overcharged, and you're not alone. Millions of Americans are overpaying on their monthly bills to the tune of $60 billion a year. What if you could pay less for the exact same services? No, really, no change. And then use that extra money for things that make your life better, like a family vacation, college tuition, or simply taking some me time. Sound too good to be true? It's not. You can put your savings on autopilot. We'll analyze your bills and negotiate on your behalf, so you won't pay any more than you should for the essential services you use every day. You don't pay unless we can save you money. When we lower your bills, we'll split the savings with you, and you'll get the same or better service than you have today for less money and no hassle. We know because we've already saved our customers millions of dollars on their essential services like mobile phone, internet, cable, and more. You send us your bills, we lower them. It's that simple. Stop overpaying today. Send us your bills. That's all it takes to start living your life better.
Here's a question for you. Why are you letting another multi-billion-dollar industry and multi-million-dollar partnership pass you by? Think about it. You may have missed the dot-com era. You may have missed the age of the computer. You may have missed technology. But why are you going to miss another opportunity when you can get a small percentage of a billion-dollar pie and change your family's legacy? One thing I know for sure, opportunities are not missed. They're just passed to the next prepared person. My name is Brian M. Bean, founder of the Extra Digit Movement, and one of my business partners gave you this video for one reason. We're about to take the real estate industry and the financial industry by storm, period. Think about it. Everybody ultimately needs a place to stay. Now, I didn't buy this land and these 20 acres with our new partnership that we have with Making Wealth Real Financial. I was very, very blessed to turn $228 into $228,000 in just 8 short months. Making Wealth Real Financial did give me the 750 and above credit score. Making Wealth Real Financial did give me the cash to put in my pocket and close this deal and build my dream home on, guess what? 20 acres. Did I mention to you that we have credit restoration specialists? Did I mention to you that we have enrolled agents with the IRS to help you lower your taxes? Did I mention that we have debt elimination specialists as well? Did I mention that we have negotiators who will help you shred your bills and create positive cash flow? Imagine living the life of your dreams, fishing when you want to fish, building a house that you own. Imagine having business partners who care enough about you to share with you the power of our new multi-million-dollar real estate venture. And guess what? You don't have to be a sophisticated investor. You don't have to be an accredited investor. You don't have to be a real estate specialist. You don't have to be a real estate broker or agent to take advantage of our real estate joint venture partnership. Guess what? The average person now can buy, sell, flip, and invest in real estate without the risk and without the headaches because we have experts who do all the work. So whether you're ready to invest in real estate or not, take advantage of this opportunity in this short video by getting back with the person who introduced you and just say or text keyword soft intro. That lets us know that you're ready for a deeper dive into the next step to make wealth real for you and your family. Get back with the person who introduced you to the video, and I'll see you guys on step 2.
So, you want to own your own home, but you're one of the over 80% of Americans with less than perfect credit. You don't have enough money saved for a down payment, and or your debt to income ratios are so high that the only person who will lend you money is your mother, and she still wants a cosigner. I know that sounds funny, but these are just a few of the reasons why tens of millions of Americans are still renting, instead of owning their own home. And the worst part is, most of them have convinced themselves they will never be able to own a home, or they're waiting on a miracle, instead of doing anything about it. So, why should you do whatever it takes to own your own home? Well, I'm glad you asked, because here's the facts. According to a 2021 report provided by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, the average homeowner in the U.S. has a net worth of approximately $200,000, while the average renter only has a net worth of around $5,000. This statistic alone should have you wanting to buy a house immediately, so you can start building equity for yourself instead of your landlord. Think about it. Every rent payment you make pays for a house or building owned by someone else. They get to benefit from the cash flow, equity, and tax deductions. And what do you get? Exactly. You get a roof over your head for another month and nothing else to show for it. This is why MWR Financial created our cash flow system, combined with our Keys to Home Ownership program. Imagine having everything you need to increase your cash flow and income, so you can increase your buying power and save the money you need for a down payment. Or how about having a team of financial experts who will get your credit scores back into the best shape possible while lowering your existing bills and your debt-to-income ratios all at the same time? Sounds amazing, right? Well, it is, but that's not all, because our team of affordable housing experts will even help you locate and purchase your new home for you now, regardless of your past credit history or your current credit scores. Yeah, you heard me right. Our experts will help you determine how much of a home you can qualify for. They will assist you with locating the home that meets your needs, buy it for you, and allow you to rent to own or lease with the option to buy, while our cash flow experts help you get your finances back into the best position possible to qualify for conventional financing. And if conventional financing ends up not being an option for you, your affordable housing expert will owner finance the property for you. In other words, we can structure the option that works best for you, and becoming a homeowner no longer has to be just a dream. It can actually become a reality. With that said, if you're tired of building equity for someone else and you're ready to own your own home, get back to the person that shared this information with you, and let us help you get on the right path towards home ownership once and for all.
On the platforms, on Facebook, that is. Go ahead and go, so we won't forget. Hit the live on the Facebook group, Capital Extra Digit Movement. 60 seconds, guys, 60 seconds and counting. This is an overview for brand new people, so you guys can come on board, find out how to create 3 different cash flow streams with one energy, so you won't be running around in 2023 tired and exhausted. Come on in and give us your city that you're representing, and we'll be live in 60 seconds. Also, we'll be on Facebook in another 60 seconds. Welcome, Paul Thompson. I see you guys. I see all the different cities. Welcome, everybody. Spencer Battles. What's up, Spencer? Good to hear from you, man. Way to get that consultation going. What's up, Emmanuel Jones? I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Phyllis Darden, North Carolina? Welcome. Who else we got out there? Tia Glenn, DMV. What's up, Tia? I see you. We're now live on Facebook, guys. What's up? Alicia Clarity, what's up? We're live on Facebook. If you guys want to go ahead and kick this out to your people, you can go to howtoincreaseyourcashflow.com. That's howtoincreaseyourcashflow.com. And we're going to give you guys about 60 seconds to go ahead and share that information with everybody you know. Give them some free value, man. A lot of people in 2023 need some inspiration, some motivation to know that they can become wealthy using these principles. So you guys can now share this on your Facebook timelines by going to our fan page. Shannon, you can kill the clock. Don't worry about it. You can go ahead and just kill the clock. I'll come on camera. We don't even need a countdown because we're about to get started. And we're good to go. What's up, DC? Miss Cecilia, I see you. We got over 100 people, man. This thing probably hit 200 before I actually get started. And we're good to go. So with that being said, we are live on Facebook. I'm going to do my last bit of housekeeping to give you guys a chance to hop on. What's up, Jacksonville, Florida? What's up, Patrice Holmes? What's up, Shaniqua Johnson, Nashville, Tennessee? Steve Booth. What's up, Philadelphia? Gail Andrews. The DMV is in the building. So let's go, man. My name is Brian Bean. I'm the proud founder of the Extra Digit Movement. And what that means is we show you how to increase your net worth one digit at a time. But we do it using strategies, not sales. This is not about a lot of hype. This is not about a lot of fluff. What we're doing is we're going to show you guys some wealth principles that people who've made millions of dollars, and some of us, our net worth is either $1 million or approaching $1 million, because we use some basic concepts. So somebody puts you on this Zoom because they care enough about you to share with you some information that's literally not taught in school. So I'm in a very unique situation today. So I got some help. I got somebody controlling my slides. And as I talk through these slides, I want you guys who are brand new to take notes. I'm not going to do a Q&A session today. So I want you guys to just take some serious notes, and I'm going to go through this. If you guys are in the business at 11:30 following this Zoom, I want you to come right back here as I debut our new app, Extra Digit Connect, right? It's a very, very powerful tool. Even if you're brand new, I want you to see how we actually build a business and how we're going to take this thing by storm. So first slide, let's go ahead and rock and roll. The first slide is going to say the Extra Digit Movement. I was blessed enough to take my net worth from 3 figures to 4 figures to 5 figures to 6 figures to 7 figures. Now, here I was, a broke Morehouse college student, robbing Peter to pay Paul, getting paid every 2 weeks. I wasn't mad at my job. I just knew I was worth a lot more than what I was making. And what I had to do was figure out some wealth principles and some formulas. So I'm going to show you guys a wealth principle that literally changed my life. Cash, asset, cash flow. I want y'all to write that down. We call it CAC. In fact, let's get some participation. Put that in the comments for me, CAC. The middle is the most important part, the assets. If you guys think about real estate, commodities, precious metals, stocks, gold. I collect vintage cars. If you have some cryptocurrency, if you have derivatives, all of these different things actually grow so that you won't have to worry about working for the rest of your life. Let me say something to you guys personally. This is important. Look me in my eye. There are 2 objectives you need to have financially. 2. One, your current lifestyle is paid for by your labor. That means you're going to work every single day. That's why you're going to work every day, is to pay for your current lifestyle. But your future lifestyle is paid for by your investments. If you're not investing right now, you're not even on the road to wealth. Put that in the comments. I must invest. Because what you're saying is if you're not investing is that you're going to work for the rest of your life. And you can't afford to work for the rest of your life. So something has to happen now. With the cash that you currently have, you got to put that money to work so that in the future, you got this nest egg that's bringing you back money. Most people wait until the golden years to get cash flow, and then they got to come out and get a part-time job because they weren't investing during their working years. So you must invest. Kia Renee, I want you to retype that. You must, not miss, you must invest. So we are the ultimate cash flow company. We are MWR Financial. Now, what does that mean? That stands for Make Real. Our company's 4.5 years old. I've been involved for 3. And it's a beautiful thing when you can take one energy, fast forward that same energy through 3 different income streams and create cash flow on all these different levels. So all we do every day is show you guys how to get cash flow positive. Our founder, Mr. Brian House, I knew he was going to be cool when he had the name Brian. So we clicked from day one. Mr. Brian House said, hey, this is my 4th multi-million-dollar company. This is the one I'm riding off into the sunset with. He doesn't miss. He partnered with Adamo Tolson, who has over 50 years of experience in business, and we are the Extra Digit Movement. Now, I want you to understand this about EDM. We are a bunch of teachers, professionals, single moms, stay-at-home dads, college students, network marketers, entrepreneurs. It doesn't matter. If you have a positive attitude, if you've ever wanted to be with a group of people who are upwardly mobile, if you wanted to become part of the fastest growing organization in Make Wealth Real, if you want to be part of the organization that has the most $1 million residual ring club earners, if you want to be part of what we call the root, we are so deep rooted in this company that the trends and different things that we've done may never, ever, ever be broken. I want you to get this. You may be looking for an opportunity, but we're looking for coachable people. See, both of us right now on the Zoom, and we fishing. You trying to see if I'm giving you the right information. I'm trying to see if you're going to be coachable. You trying to see if our group is documented. I'm trying to see if you are you hungry? Are you looking? See, you looking for us. And for you. So I'm not here. I want to make sure it's clear so we can go down. I'm not selling you anything. Our track record is proven. Everything I'm about to show you, including my back office, including my paychecks, including the homes we're building, including the land that we're buying. This is all documented. I can't make up and fake and falsify these slides. But are you going to be the person that we want to take under our wing so we can create this mutual relationship? So here's how this works. Next slide. Extra Digit is setting the track record. So EDM is the organization. MWR is the company. They pay every single day. So somebody probably told you that we make up to $15,000 per day in just one of our income streams. So if you look at that yellow circle, that's one of my paychecks for the day, but it grew throughout the week. 6,700, 11,400, 14,300. Guys, let me say something to you. I was making $976 every 2 weeks on my job. $976. I just showed y'all within 1 week, my check went from 6,700 to 11,000 to 14,000. And it's all because we get paid several different ways, including 2 ways daily. So you can get paid twice per day. I'm gonna show you guys that in a second. We are the ultimate cash flow company. So it's 3 streams I'm about to show y'all. Number 1, we're gonna increase your current cash flow. Number 2, we're gonna show you how to create cash flow. And number 3, we're gonna show you passive cash flow. Pull up that slide for me, please. Current cash flow is gonna increase. We're gonna create cash flow in the middle, and we're gonna give you passive income as number 3. So if you can take the current money you have without introducing this business to anybody, I want to make sure this is clear. You don't have to tell nobody. You don't have to show nobody. You don't have to convince nobody. You don't have to introduce anybody. The first stream in green doesn't require you to tell a soul. So if nothing else, you're okay if we take the current money you make and we expand it. So that's all about you and your personal household. The middle one is where we're going to show you how to get those checks. If you're interested in 3-figure, 4-figure, 5-figure days, like I just showed you, I'm going to show you guys that in a second. Number 3, we're going to show you how to multiply your cash flow. That's right. We're going to take the strategies from number 1, the money you add if you choose to, in number 2, we're going to show you how to multiply that in number 3. Next slide. So breathe easy. $149 a month. I want y'all to type that in the comments. Only $149 per month. This is the membership. Now, it averages $2,000 a month return. See, 2 people just popped up just now on your shoulder. The old you said, oh man, I can't afford nothing per month. The new you said, are you kidding me? If it brings back 2,000, we got to start investing in ourselves. So if the membership on average brings back $2,000 a month, can you imagine what other investment you have out there that's bringing you back $2,000 a month and you don't have to sell, you ain't got to motivate, you don't have to convince, you don't have to do any of that stuff. Let me show you guys this real quick. All right, pull up the previous slide, the green and purple, green and pink. Look at the different things that the 149 actually does. Taxes are your largest expense. We're going to drop those. This is on the left in green. Your bills, we have a trained bill negotiation team that reduces your bills by negotiating all your bills on your behalf. Hundreds of dollars a month. We have people who were going to be in debt thousands of years, literally. The most I've seen is 800 and something years. You won't even be alive with these student loans. But 800 something years, now people are becoming debt free in 7 to 8 years. What about people who are in the 500 credit score, 600 credit scores? We got the 7 to 800 club. My credit score is now 811, thanks to our experts. Now, the right is where it gets really good. A diversified cash flow account where you can become your own bank. I want y'all to type BYOB. And that's not bring your own, you know what? That's become your own bank. What the diversified cash flow fund allows you to do, and I'll explain it at the end, is park your money in this account while it grows with what's called uninterrupted compound interest. You can borrow from yourself, pay yourself back on your own terms, but it's like you never touch the money. That and the private reserve accounts, these are things that wealthy people do to protect their money. Stay right here. Watch this. Speaking of protection, $149 a month. What about doing what the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, LeBron James? What about structure my legacy, where you can create an endowment? You can create a trust. You can have a family trust where long after you're gone, your endowment pays the family. So not only are you living a legacy right now, you're leaving a legacy. I'm going to talk about that in a second. So let's be clear. All of this in the green and pink for $149 a month. Let me give you a picture so you can understand how it looks. We call this 3 up and 3 down. Put that in the comments. 3 up and 3 down. So you guys won't have any questions about this in a second. 3 things have to happen for you to get wealthy, and they're going to increase. And 3 things have to go down for you to get wealthy, and they're going to decrease. So Brian, give me a summary. If I had to give you guys one summary of what this actually pays for, here it is. Your credit scores are going to go up because all you're going to do is upload your TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian to our portal. Our credit restoration company has been restoring credit for 25 years. When your credit scores go up, your interest rates go down. So now you got more cash flow because you got more equity. See how this all works. When your taxes go down, because our enrolled agents speak 80 different languages, they're going to get your taxes lower legally, ethically, and morally. So your cash flow is going what? Up. When your cash flow goes up, you can pay off your debt in more time. So your debt is going down. See, there's a win-win relationship between the 3 things that go up and the 3 things that go down, right? Your expenses are going down. How? We negotiate your cell phone bill. We negotiate your internet bill, your cable bill. All these different bills are going to go down. And we've saved our members over $10 million so far just with our bill negotiation. So let me give you some staggering statistics. This is a fact. So far, $200 to $600 per month has been saved by our enrolled agents in our taxes. So far, this alone is worth your membership. Federal taxes, state taxes, ad valorem taxes, property taxes, sales taxes, inheritance taxes, capital gain taxes, luxury taxes. By the time the government done taxing you, we'll have no money left. Just the $600 a month savings alone, average in taxes, $250 million so far have been saved in taxes. That's $250 million off of all of our members' taxes. Debt, 37,000 years has been shaved. Not saved, I'm talking about shaved like a razor. 37,000 years have been removed from our members being in debt. On average, that's $64,000 for each of you. Everybody type in the chat, say, yes, me too. Okay, that means each of y'all watching, on average, some people it's 32,000, some people it's 100,000, but on average, yes, you too, Stephanie, yes, you too, Tia, yes, you too, Nikwa, you too, Spencer, you too, Chandra, $64,000 each has been saved in taxes. $10 million in debt elimination, in bill negotiation has been saved for our members. Now, new people, you tell me if this has been worth $149. Each of these individually is worth it. Watch this. Credit restoration, 126 points. 126 points so far is what the average increase. Some people 80, some people 79, some people 60 points, some people 200. The biggest I've seen a young lady go from 400 to 700. 400 credit scores to 700 credit scores. But on average, you, 126 points on average. So do me a favor. If you are in extra digit, Shana, you give me about 3 people who volunteer. I want them to come on camera. And before I talk about these daily checks, I want the new people to hear from people who are actually in the movement and what the experts have actually done for them. So Shana's going to put you in a mode where everybody can unmute by hitting the space bar. I want at least 3 of you guys to raise your virtual hand. And I want you to, 90 seconds or less, I want you to tell all the new people what has happened to you so far. Let's go. Who we got first? Say, hit an unmute and let's see who we got. Ezekiel, you gonna testify today? Because that's who it's on. I'm just asking. All I see is a spotlight on Ezekiel.
We have Angela Johnson, Tia Glenn, and Richard Harden.
All right, let's go with Richard Harden first. Richard, 90 seconds or less.
You're on mute, Richard.
You're on mute.
That's better, isn't it?
Yes.
So, all right. So on my tax return, they saved me per 72 a month back into our household that we put into the debt elimination system. Let's get this. It'll save us $229,000 in interest, taking our debt sentence from 24 down to 6. But also with the investment strategies, we'll be able to parlay that savings into an additional $1 million over the next 10 years. Nice. And then, combination of things, we're able to pay off $52,000 in credit card debt that first year so that our cash flow in the house increased by close to $6,000 with just this stream and telling people about it, and an additional stream of cash flow where we make no less than $120 a day right now. And we're just about to break through the $6,000 a month on that side too.
Nice. So your daily pay is one stream. Your taxes going down is another stream. Yep. Your debt disappearing is another stream. And what's your credit score right now?
And right now sitting at an 812 today.
All right. Congratulations, man.
And I majored in electrical engineering, computer science, went to Duke University. So was good at math. Just had to learn this money game.
And that's what I always tell people, man. Every time you do a testimony, I let people know, educated people and people who do well in life, they use MWR too. See, people think MWR is just for people that are struggling. People think MWR is, man, hey, it's for people that want to get their life together. No, it's for people that want to create a trust fund. People that want to learn a different level of the money game. Thank you so much, Richard. Let's go with Tia Glenn. What's up, Tia? Where you from? And what happened to you? Talk to the new people if they've never heard you before.
Hey, Brian, thank you so much. I am from Haymarket, Virginia in the DMV. Hello, everyone. Listen, MWR is a game changer. I am in the financial industry, been an accountant, a controller. And again, like Richard, I needed to learn the money game. And MWR has blessed my family. My husband and I bought a home at the beginning of the pandemic. We were able to lock in a 2% interest rate. And then working with the experts, they were able to increase our credit score. We went from the mid 700s. I'm now sitting at an 828 credit score, which allowed us to refinance our home and save over $270,000 in interest. And then we put all of our debt into the debt elimination plan with MWR. And instead of that home being paid off in 30 years, we're about to pay the home, I'm sitting in it right now, off in 12 years. Nice. And I'm telling you, working with the experts, we also purchased land in Antelope Valley, California, in the path of growth at a wholesale. And we're going to be able to flip that baby for retail. It's all about cash, asset, cash. And I love this company. If you ain't on board, you need to get on board.
That's some excitement. Hey, Tia, so Richard got the Duke degree and still was smart enough to understand money's not taught in schools. You're actually in the financial game. Tia, why would somebody like yourself, who's supposed to work every day and no money, be in accounting, what kind of things have you learned that's what we call above the line? See, everybody got a little education, and we're old enough to know now some do's and don'ts. Don't get in debt. Don't do this. Don't do that. How has MWR taken you and your husband's mentality to the next level financially? Bring her back off mute. Give her permission on that.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So it's all about that phantom money, right? And so instead of getting that tax refund, as we're coming into refund season, you got to get that money in your paycheck up front, and then not just get the money and spend it, but take that money and invest in an asset. And my husband and I have learned so much about like that diversified cash account and how to park money in places where it's going to be taxed. You can get the market without the risk of loss. I'm telling you, man, listen.
That's powerful. I want y'all to hear what she's saying. Our diversified cash flow account. See, banks put your money in the stock market. So your money can kind of go up and down just like the stock market does. And some people reach an age where you can't afford to take no losses, right? What Tia's saying is our diversified cash flow account, what I talked to you guys about earlier, you can park your money in a DCA, and now it doesn't ride the stock market and go up and down because it is an insurance instrument. So Tia, for example, when Silicon Valley Bank closed, guess who insured all that money? Insurance companies. When you park your money where banks park your money, not where they invest your money. When you park your money where banks park your money, you don't have to worry about the up and down roller coaster, and it still grows with uninterrupted compound interest because insurance companies have a different charter than banks do. Banks put your money up and down, up and down, up and down. Insurance companies by law have to have $1 for every dollar you invest. They have to have that on hand. So I'll never use the word guarantee in investing, but if there's any guarantee you can almost guarantee, it's where banks are putting their money to make sure you never lose yours. And guys, it's a very, very powerful, powerful thing. Congratulations, Tia, on your DCA account. All right. Angela Johnson used to have a job, no more. Angela Johnson used to be shy, no more. Angela Johnson used to have no residual income. Now she's got a ton coming in. Angela Johnson was not in the Comma Club, which is 4 figures a month. Now she's in the Comma Club. Angela Johnson, talk to me, man. I guess that was your testimony. How do you feel about it?
I feel fantastic this morning, Brian. Thank you for just bringing this to everyone. And yes, my story is my story. I worked in the banking industry for over 20 years. I probably could say 30 years, but this is truly information that is not taught in schools, and they weren't paying me what I was worth. So just coming into this program, Brian, I was able to get $587 back in the tax reduction plan. I was able to put that in the debt eliminator, saving myself what my creditors had me in debt for 28 more years. I was able to reduce that down to 6 years, including my 17-year mortgage. And then that cash flowed in more money, and I was able to pay off $38,000 in debt within 18 months. I didn't ever see how I could do a thing like that. My credit score went up because I was had a debt to income ratio issue. So it went from 666 to 723 instantly, like within 30 days. So that allowed me to reduce my expenses even further by renegotiating some loans and getting some interest rates lowered. And so all in all, I was able to cash flow in back $2,200 back in my household, Brian, which when I tell you MWR delivers, they delivers. And this is what's
wait,
the
best part. That 2,200 is per what?
Per month.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. $2,200 per month that came back in just because I was able to work with the experts and get my debt down and just and take the money that I got back from the tax reduction to help do that. And then the ultimate goal for me, because I came in the door ready to invest just because I'm a little bit over here in age. So I had to say, you don't have a plan. But MWR gave me a plan. And so now instead of working for the bank, I have become my own bank just by opening up the diversified cash flow account, the private reserve account. I have access to my money before retirement age, even though I'm already retired, Brian.
I love it. I love it. Let me say this real quick.
Okay,
I got a little delay, so I apologize if I'm cutting you off. But we had a young man that went to Duke, educated. We had a lady that was in accounting who knows money, but it's a different level. We have yourself that was in banking 30 years. Angela, why won't they teach this stuff in schools?
I don't know why they won't teach it in school, but what I will tell you is why I wasn't given access to it. Because if you don't have a portfolio, this is something I did learn in the banking industry, upwards of $250,000 just sitting somewhere so they can put you in what they call a private wealth organization, then they don't even give you a seat at the table to even understand or know what's available for you if you did get to that point. So what's great about MWR is they give you a seat at the table. So just don't tell me I can't be there. At least give me a seat at the table and let me have the opportunity. And MWR has done that. So I'm looking forward. As a matter of fact, I'm able to play an investment tool that I wouldn't even have had. I'm just looking forward to what's coming up next with the opportunities that MWR offers. So anyone that's looking at this should take time and get involved so that they can enhance their portfolios, because that's what you want to have. You want to have a diversified portfolio of investments.
I love it. Let's go, man. Now, thank you so much, Angela. Hey, I'm going to show you guys now how to speed the process up. How do you get these investments? How do you put yourself in a position where if you don't have any money right now, okay, they sound like, they're already ahead of me. Nope, don't worry about it. Don't matter how old you are. Don't matter how young you are. We're going to show you guys how to jump and get these daily checks. See, the diversified cash flow fund that she's talking about, that's on the passive side. The private reserve account that she's talking about, that's on the passive side. That's passive money. The land banking, where we're buying land in Southern California, acres and acres and acres, we already bought as a company wholesale. Now we hold on to the deed and we sell that land retail in the next 5 to 10 years. That is what's called buying land in the path of growth. It grew by 32 to 36% over the past 2 years. God is not making any more land. So when you have land and it's a baby and that land matures into an adult, and the Olympics, wink, 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 is going to be in Southern California. And go, you guys can look up. I didn't know time bill on the highway here. Oh my goodness, a developer just bought some land right here. That's called land banking. All of this, y'all, for $149 a month. And these opportunities for you to get all these discounts and all these investments and all this advice and all the credit increase and debt elimination and home ownership. I'm gonna show you guys this in a second. Here's how you jumpstart it. $100 extra. Okay, everybody type that in the comments. Only $100 extra. The $149 doesn't change, so it doesn't increase. For $100 extra, one time, you now get the blue. That's right. Everybody put that in the comments so we can be clear. It's only $100 extra. Now you have a whole business. Everything we've talked about up to this point has been the green, right? And I'm going to elaborate. Everything we've talked about up to this point has been the pink. So the $149 a month covers the green, increase your cash flow, and covers the pink, multiply and invest. I'm going to elaborate on all of that, but let's talk about this blue, because a lot of people need some right now money to change their situation. The value of the dollar is dropping. So for $249, which includes your $149, and all you did was add $100 one time. Let me show you what you get. The first thing you get is you get paid every single time you introduce somebody to this business. There's a $50 bonus called a sponsor bonus, right? The sponsor bonus can get as high, it's a base of 50, but it can get as high as 200. Please pull that slide up for me, please. There you go. So the $50 on the left is what's called a minimum. You introduce me, I become a QFD, you now earn $50. Now that's nothing to write home about. You're not going to do cartwheels. Watch how this all works together. The momentum bonus on the right is for people who need some right now money. $150, $450, $900. So leave it here. Let me show you what this looks like. You introduce 3 people. This is you at the top. You introduce me, number 1. You introduce Ann, number 2. You introduce Bill, number 3. Your business now pays for itself. Because if you add one customer, that's the person that says, look, I don't want to do the business. You see the plus one? You see the plus customer? You're like, I don't want to do the business, but they want to just get their financial house in order. They want to start getting into these trust funds. They want to start getting a diversified cash flow account. They don't want to make any money. We call that 3 + 1 = self-funded. Everybody put that in the comments. 3 + 1 = self-funded. Why? Because that triggered $5 a day, which is $150 a month. Y'all see how that works? So you introduce me plus 2 other people. I'm like, look, I'm in. I ain't getting no money right now on the job. I ain't getting no younger. The 401k keeps dropping. I need to make up for it now. So 3 of us say we're in. One person says, I'm not in, but I like that membership y'all got. That triggers $5 a day. Now that $5 a day gets as high as $15,000 per day. I have 5-figure weeks in this business. By the time I show you these 3 different ways we get paid, I have 5-figure weeks in this business. Do y'all know I'm a Morehouse graduate, English major, was going to law school, finished in 4 years, got in debt to do it. Do y'all know I now make more in a day than my job was paying me every 2 weeks? I have days where I make more in a day than my job was paying me all month. I definitely make more in a month than my job was paying me all year. I'm not bragging and boasting. What I'm telling you guys is all ships rise with the tide. If you've been looking for something, there's a reason you're on this Zoom, and I'm just starting on this compensation plan. Go back to that same slide. Look what happens. So $5 a day is the start. That ain't your ending. We just had to find a way for your business to pay for itself. So your $149 vanishes because it's paid for. Watch. When 12 people join your team, this picture is 12 people. You won't know 90% of them. You now earn $600 a month. Put that in the comments. 12 equals $600 a month. If you don't do nothing else, guys, do that for your children. I knew that from the beginning. I was like, man, if I can build a group of 12 people, that's one person a month for a year. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? That's one person a month for a year. And my son can have $600 a month coming in for the rest of his life. I was like, shoot, I'm in. That's better than any allowance I was going to give him. Okay. Now, something special happens. I hope this can't be no more clear than this. 3 + 1 = $5 a day. 12 people in your team equals $600 a month. But it doesn't stop there. You now get what's called a performance bonus. A performance bonus is where if your organization grows by 6, those 12 people, 6 of them disappear, but 6 of them get 1. You earn $300 that week. The next week, 1 guy gets 6. You earn $300 that week. The next week, 3 people get 2. You earn $300 that week. The next week, 2 people get 3. You earn $300 that week. Every time your team grows by 6, now that you have 12 people, you're what's called an ED star level 2. You earn an extra $300 a week on top of your $20 a day, which equals $1,800 a month. And you telling me with a group of 12, growing by 6, and you don't even know everybody, your mortgage can be paid for with passive income and your team hadn't even started yet? Oh yeah, but it gets better. Watch. On the next slide, you don't realize it, you're working your way up into what's called our coded bonus. The coded bonus is every time someone joins your team, you earn 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 per person per day. Per person per day. Type that in the comments, guys. Type per person per day. Okay, because this, I'm gonna show you guys my actual check. I promised you guys at the beginning, everything I talk about, I'm gonna show you so you don't think I'm making this stuff up. If you join the business, you hit what's called, let's say, level 5. And I join the business, you now get the $50 that I promised you earlier as a sponsor bonus. But now, since you're on star level 5, you get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. You get another $50, which is $100 when I join the business. Watch. Everybody that I introduce, you now earn $50 on them too, because you're on star level 5. So you get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, because you're a star level 5. All right, let me make sure this is clear. You hit star level 8. I hit star level 4. I earn $40 because I'm a star level 4. 10, 10, 10, 10. You earn $40 because you're on star level 8. Everybody I bring in my team, you earning 40s. So your paycheck is going to look like this: 30s, 40s, 70s, 50s, 60s, 20s, 40s, every day. Here's my real pay stub. Let me show you guys how it looks so you can see. My daily guarantee is $1,000. You'll see it in the middle. You see? This is not a week. This is a day. So my daily guarantee is $1,000. Trying to circle that for me. That daily guarantee in the middle. You see? So I got $1,000 as a daily guarantee. Circle the amount. There you go. You guys see that? So that's $30,000 a month just as the base. But my daily check got all these names on it. 30 for Mary. 30 for Elijah. You see it? Yep. 50, 30, 30, 30, 100, 30, 100, 1,000, 30, 50, 70, 30, 70. So guys, as your check grows and as your team grows, your bonuses come every single day. Let me talk to these guys real quick. I'm going to close out and show you guys these investments. But look, I want y'all to hear this. Most people are trained that getting paid from an organization is a pyramid. Getting paid from an organization is a scam. Getting paid by introducing other people, that must be illegal. They want you to think that. Now, there are structures like Ponzi schemes and stuff like that where it is illegal. And I'm not encouraging that. I discourage that. But enroll agents with the IRS, financial advisors who have a license, a credit restoration company that's been in business 25 years, a debt elimination company, a software company, land banking, bankers, they don't put their license at risk for no scheme. So let's just be crystal clear now. All the companies that we partner with, they ain't got time to play with you about no 149. Let's just be clear with that. Here's the problem. When it comes to leverage, people equate that with labor. If I move a sofa or if I move this bed and I ask 5 of y'all to help me, you're like, yeah, I'm going to come over and help you move, Brian. But when we say 5 of us get paid by helping each other, people don't understand that because they view that as, that must be illegal. Wealth is synonymous with leverage. You're supposed to get paid off thousands of people per day like your company does. You're supposed to get paid off hundreds of people per day like your company does. So you're either leveraging the efforts of other people or you are being leveraged by other people. I retired when I was 22 years old. I'm standing before you guys as a millionaire, not because I'm smart, but because I learned leverage when I was really young. I was like, this just makes sense. An artist makes an album one time, they get paid the rest of their life. A painter can paint something one time and it's worth millions of dollars. Later, a movie actor can make a movie one time and they get paid the rest of their life. This is the way for the common person to get leverage in their life. And guess what? It gets better. Watch. I'm going to close with this. Your daily guarantee gets as high as $15,000 per day. Those checks were your coded bonus. Your daily guarantee goes 5, 20, 50, 100, 150. Now let's stop right here. This is called part-time income. We talked to you guys about $600 a month. You met Tia, you met Angela, you met Richard. These guys are in the Comma Club. That's $1,500 per month. Now they're working their way to $100 a day and $150 per day. Y'all see how this works? $150 per day is $4,500 per month. Now, let me make sure y'all see this next slide. Watch. 200, 300, 400, 650, 1,000. Now you're starting to get up here with the top 5% income earners in the country. I don't care what Instagram show you. I don't care what YouTube show you. Everybody ain't clocking no $1,000 a day, $650 a day. You know what I mean? Everybody not making 20 grand a month, 19.5, 30,000 a month, well over $250,000 a year, 300,000, 360,000, 365,000. Look, everybody's not making that. And everybody definitely is not making this. Next slide. 1,500 a day, 3,000 a day, 5,000 a day, 10,000 a day, 15,000 a day. Some of you guys are going to be the individuals to introduce this business to Detroit, Dallas. Nobody in your city knows about this business. I'm about to do a blitz. I'm about to do a tour. I'm about to hit Charlotte. I'm about to come up to Detroit. I'm hitting Dallas. I'm hitting Vegas. I got new people in all these cities. Do me a favor, Shayna. Put everybody in the mode where they can come off mute. Y'all wake up and do me a favor before we go. Yell the city that you are about to take.
Louisiana.
North Carolina. North Carolina. North Carolina. How about just North Carolina?
Let me make sure. So we got it. You got to be the person to introduce it to Grand Rapids. You got to be the person to introduce it to Houston, Texas. You're going to be the person that brings it to your whole city. Now watch. The pink that I showed you is where you take all the money and now it grows for you. See, a lot of you guys might make great money. You're like, oh, Brian, 15,000 a day. I get that right now. Okay, woo. You the woman. You the man. But can you put it in a trust fund? See, our company has a program called Trust My Assets and Secure My Legacy. Let me show you guys what this looks like. Trust My Assets and Secure My Legacy. Go one more. Oh, we hit it. Okay, we hit it. Don't worry about it. So leave it right here. Trust My Assets is where you have 3 different trusts. One is a business trust. Now all your income comes into what's called a business trust. 2 is a family trust. Come back to me for 1 second. The family trust is where the business trust gets the money. And yes, this works even if you have a job. So you guys can stop thinking you got to be filthy rich to understand this information. The business trust gets the money. The family trust is paid by the business trust. You control both. The family trust has all the trustees on it. So the family trust has decided that you need a salary. Your children need a salary. Your spouse needs a salary. Your grandkids need a salary. You need a bonus. You need a car. Your car needs car insurance. You need to go to the movies. You need to go on vacation. The kids need to go to Disney World. The family trust makes its own rules. If you can't understand this, don't worry about it. That's why it's not taught in schools. That's why most people think, that can't be true. Oh, because your teacher didn't teach you that. I understand. He knows everything. Anything that's left after the family trust gets paid goes into your third trust, which is your family foundation. Business trust pays family trust. Family trust pays foundation. That's called an endowment. That's how wealthy people do it, guys. Why you think Carnegie has all these libraries all over the country? He put his money through his foundations, through perpetuity. His family will get paid the rest of their life. Now the endowment has to pay the family back. Why do you think Rockefeller got his name? Even at Spelman College, there's a Rockefeller Hall. He put his money and created an endowment. So now schools have to teach what he said teach, because the endowment has to do what those who are giving the money to it says it should do. Why y'all think Yale got a $40 billion or $50 billion endowment? Why do you think Bill Gates and Melinda Gates have the Gates Foundation? See, we're not just talking to talk. We had the trust funds and stuff set up. I got 4 of them. That's why the owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, can brag that for 11 years, he didn't pay no taxes and he's a billionaire. Because there's nothing left to pay after the foundation gets the money left. That's how you end up in the 0 to 5% tax bracket. That's called English common law. Most of you guys live in what's called statutory law, which is regulated by the IRS. English common law are what wealthy people use since 1776. Statutory law is what average people use since the IRS was created in the 1900s. That's why most people are broke, because wealthy people decided, let's make them pay all these taxes, give them a tax refund while we operate in English common law, which is what the country was actually founded upon. We have the firm that has the English common law regulations and knows how to write up your trust under English common law, which is centuries old, not the IRS code, which is decades old. And that's something that you will never learn, ever. And you sit up here asking me if $149 a month is worth it and you paying crazy dollars in taxes, it don't make sense. So before I go, I'm gonna show you guys real quick what I did with my money, and I'm done. We're gonna do our State of the Team address. I bought some land about 2 years ago now. We affectionately call it Bean Acres, right? So what I did was I said, man, I see some serious cash flow. It's 20 acres of land. I was actually in Africa with my son for his 16th birthday. And I got a call that this land was available. Bought it sight unseen. Signed my name. In Georgia, there's not a lot of water. I said, I can make some money in my own backyard. I can charge people to go fishing. So I turned the lake into an asset. Watch what happened. Then I said, okay, wait, Georgia's like the new Hollywood. We got Tyler Perry Studios here. They shoot this popular movie called The Walking Dead here. Black Panther was shot here. Marvel is here. Everybody here, right? It's like a new Hollywood. So they now use my lake to do like body scenes and see that little sheep. Don't worry, he's alive. That's a real camera. They just doing a scene. So I turned the backyard into an asset. Turned the house into an asset. You see the guys with the cameras? That's where the actors change clothes and do makeup and wardrobe. I turned the front yard into an asset. See the food truck? See the bounce house? People use the property for family reunions and entrepreneurs come by. So they had a big carnival and a festival in my front yard. So once you learn cash, asset, cash, you can get whatever you want. Do me a favor. Put in the comments, if you had an extra $2,000 to $20,000, what's up, Cynthia? $2,000 to $20,000 per month. What would you do? See, mine was land. That was my dream. I'm gonna show you guys my dream now so you guys can start dreaming with me. Mine was land. What would you do? Would you do Airbnbs? Would you do apartment complexes? The woods have now become an asset. Cynthia said vending machines. That's my girl. There you go. Land. Wendell said retire early and travel. Lashonda said GED testing. See, Stephanie said science museum. Marvin said homeless veterans, support for homeless veterans. What is your goal that you want us to help you accomplish long term? The money we make is just the gas to make it happen faster. So I got a booking yesterday. 5 days, a fitness trainer is going to do a boot camp at Bean Acres for 5 days, and they sleeping in tents. I signed the contract yesterday. So I'm trying to pull those woods back up. I'm not bragging and boasting. What I'm saying is once you guys get your mind right, opportunities start coming your way. So this group, they use my woods. I turn the woods into an asset. You see how that works? Into some cash flow. They had a little nightclub out there. It was all lit up. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Inflated with lights and music all on the inside. They slept outside. Next slide. Then I got a call one day from this company. You see the guy putting the hot tub got the hot tub in the woods. You see he's on a tree nailing that flat screen in the bottom left. You see it? You see the washer and dryer in the middle. You see me to the bottom right saying, "What are y'all doing?" Guess what they were doing? The Georgia Lottery shot a commercial at this. I'm saying all this to say, I put the thoughts in motion and the universe will do the rest. I put the thoughts in motion and the universe will do the rest. But some of you guys haven't dreamed in so long, man. You don't even know what you want. You don't even know what you want. MWR will help you get the cash flow, though, to get it and surround you with all these smart people to do consultations with you so you can become your own bank. So you can go from renting to home ownership. And I'm going to show you guys at 11:30 today. I'm going to do a live demo. I can't wait. Me and Shane are going to do a live demo of Extra Digit Connect. It's how we're going to reach more people all over the country, all over the world, using our new mobile app. I need you guys to do me a favor during the break. Let us know if you're a number 2 or a number 1. A number 2 says, I want the membership. I don't want to do the extra $100 upgrade one time. I'm just going to do the $149. All right, no problem. The $149 is on the left. You just want the membership, the experts to help you with your finances from your own household. And number 1 says, Brian, you kidding? Shoot, it's the same $149. I'm just going to pay the $100 on top one time. And I got a whole business. You now are the ones to get the daily checks, the weekly checks, the monthly checks, and all that good stuff. Does that make sense? So it's only $100 difference. The monthly is the same, just so you guys know. The person that invited you to this Zoom, they're going to give you a link. Now, what if I told you guys this? On our new app, when our new app launches, when I say that, y'all can hit a button and your link will go up on everybody's screen. Let me just walk y'all through this real quick. On our new app, when I say 2 or 1, you're going to hit a button and the person that you invited, your link is going to pop up live. The app has live interaction. So no longer after we launch the app, when you get off the Zoom and go get with them, you're going to hit a button, your link going to pop up, and the person who's holding your link in your phone, who you invited, they're going to hit that link and they can sign up. They can sign up right there from our live interaction on this Zoom. See, so gone are the days where we're going to hang up and get with you. We're just going to put it on your screen because our app is interactive with the link that we give you. And then we're going to help you get signed up during the app, on the app. So guys, I'm going to demo that today at 11:30. I'm going to give you guys a challenge as Game Changer is approaching. Write this down. July 7th, 8th, and 9th. July 7th, 8th, and 9th. I'm about to give you guys a 90-day game plan and challenge for our State of the Team address. Sign up during the break. Come back to the same Zoom, same password to see our app demonstration and hear our challenge. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how it works. Take some questions during training. And I'll see you guys at 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central, 9:30 Mountain, 8:30 Pacific, right here on this same Zoom with the password cash flow. I'll see you guys then. Sign up during the break. Thank you.